everyone. So I wanted to talk today about anxiety and muscle twitching. This is something that I have experienced twice. The first time I had it was when I had postnatal depression, so that was like almost a year ago. And for about a month I was having muscle twitches all over my body, but to be honest, it didn't really bother me back then because I was I was convinced back then that I had lymphoma. So my anxiety, my health anxiety was kind of focused on the lymphoma, not the twitches. This time, however, I've been having widespread twitches for about maybe 3 or 4 weeks now. And they kind of just come out of nowhere. I wasn't feeling very anxious or stressed, but maybe I was, I don't know. And yeah, I've just been having these twitches all over my body, even like on my face, like I've just been getting them everywhere, mostly my arms and my legs. I actually even think I had like my tongue twitch the other night. But basically, if you Google muscle twitches, you know, there are some scary things on the internet when you type in muscle twitches. You know, like for me, you know, there's things like ALS, which is also known as motor neuron disease, which is the disease that Stephen Hawking had. That will come up because with ALS you can get muscle twitching. The muscle twitching with ALS isn't usually widespread. It's normally localized, so it will start, say, in your hand, and then it, you know, will spread over your body. So I was actually speaking to a friend about this because I was really concerned about these muscle twitches, and I didn't want to Google it too much because I knew that I would just get obsessed, and I did. Anyway, but yeah, basically there's anxiety, high levels of anxiety and stress can cause muscle twitches. Dehydration can cause muscle twitching. There's actually something called benign fasciculation syndrome, I think is called. Basically, I don't know. Fasciculations, I think it is another word for twitches. And yeah, it's basically a condition where your muscles just twitch all of the time. Well, sometimes all the time. Sometimes you'll get it for a little bit, then it'll come back and whatever. And usually this can be brought on from high levels of stress, after certain infections. Like if you've got a bad virus, you can sort of trigger this condition. And there's a lot of information about this online as well. And if you are somebody who is having widespread muscle twitches, I would Google benign fasciculation syndrome. There's a lot of forums online because it is one of those things that causes people a lot of anxiety, I think, because you have muscle twitches and people instantly think there's something wrong with my nerves, there's some neurological disease going on here. And I think with me, I've got to sometimes remind myself that I'm 26 and having ALS would be very, 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 very rare. And it's more likely that it is stress that has done this, stress and anxiety, and the fact that it's all over my body. There's no way that you would have twitches all over your body and not have any other signs of ALS, because with ALS you're going to have muscle weakness, you're going to be dropping things or tripping over, and you're going to have atrophy. You're going to have more symptoms than just muscle twitches. So that is something that really reassured me, and I would if you're somebody who worries about ALS and you're worried about your muscle twitching, yeah, I would if you do want to Google, just Google benign fasciculation syndrome. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm going to sound like an idiot because I've said it all for this video. I'm going to call it BFS. Okay, so yeah, Google BFS. There's, like I said, there's loads of forums, there's loads of information on it, and I mean, the thing that helped me last time get rid of my muscle twitching was relaxation techniques, mindfulness, yoga, meditation, and all of that. And to be honest, what helped me the most was just to ignore them. I I've got to the point now where I know they're not going to harm me. I know that it's nothing life-threatening. like there's no way that I would have had muscle twitching a year ago, and like if it was something serious, I'm pretty sure that by now like it would be much worse, or I would have developed more symptoms. Look at me being all logical. I'm quite proud of myself, because usually I would still find something, some kind of loophole on the internet, like a slow growing something, whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. And if you are somebody who worries about muscle twitching, give me a message. I will talk to you for hours about it, because it's something that I have experienced. And it is, it is scary, especially if it's like the first time that it's happening to you and you're like, what the hell's going on? The only reason why I'm not freaking out this time is because I have had it before, and I know that anxiety and stress brings this on. And I also know loads of other people that this has happened to. My mum gets muscle twitches when she is stressed. And also, if you are somebody that does get localized twitching, so you only get it in one area of your body, that still doesn't mean that there's something serious going on. My mum, like when she gets muscle twitches, she usually only gets it in her legs. She's not really one to have it all over her body, but she's had this for years, so I know that there's nothing wrong with her as well. So give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful, and yeah, subscribe to my channel if you want to hear more videos of me talking about things like this. And if you do want to message me, my Instagram link is below, and yeah, feel free to message me. I'm always free to talk. And I know how hard it is to have health anxiety, and I would never want somebody to feel like they have no one to talk to. So please do shoot me a message, and I will see you for my next video. Bye!